What's going on, every Scarf Chomp Gaming back, and I'm a day late on my Series 2 battle. I apologize. Had a busy weekend, so I did not get to some of the videos, and I wanted to make sure you guys had a good team. Here it is, Flutter Mane, absolutely insane. That booster energy, that speed, it is hard to overcome. Terra Fire is awesome on this thing as well. Definitely check this team out, guys. Link in the top right. Let's go over it here real quick. Hariyama, Guts Flame Orb with the fake out. You fake out your opponent, boom, next turn you're on fire, and you do more damage. Headlong Rush, Close Combat. Hariyama's here for a good time, not a long time. That said, being max HP, max attack, this thing, A, does a crap ton of damage, and B, lives forever. Next we got Protosynthesis Roaring Moon with the loaded dice. He pairs with Torkoal, who's Drought Eject Pack. Loaded dice, so our scale shot hits a lot, and we up our speed. Very nice. I like it. It's not perfect way to run this, but it's different and it's unique. Torkoal with the Terra and Earth Power. That is a nice combo that I've learned to like. We've got the Rocky Helmet Multi-Scale Dragonite. It counters other Roaring Moons. It's just fun to use, and I mean, the team kind of needed it. If you can't beat them, join them. And then we got the Great Tusk with the Assault Vest. I don't bring him a whole lot, honestly. He's kind of there as a spy, kind of make people second guess. We really don't need him with the way Hariyama plays. There's maybe a different Pokemon you could sub in there, but he's still fun to bring and really bulky. And we give him that Assault Vest, and he's got a good move pool there. So there's the team, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would love to hear from you. It's been a while since I've had a video, so let me know how your guys' Series 2 is going. Would love to hear from you. And if you need a Masterball team, this rental code right here. And if you aren't subbed, hit that sub button. We're closing in on 1,000. Would love to hit that here in the next month or so. So all the subs greatly appreciated. All the comments greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for your support. Let's jump into those battles. I feel like I could beat Kilowatt Trail with Hariyama, but Torkoal feels like the lead here. Actually, Torkoal's a great lead. Torkoal really disrupts this team. That team does not like Torkoal. Let me tell you. Hariyama is probably on the platter here, and then Roaring Moon's probably up there as well. Although we can't bring Roaring Moon, we gotta bring Flutter Mane because of that Corviknight. That Corviknight would completely wall us. Although Torkoal could take it down, we'll see. Torkoal's the lead here because if they bring Gastrodon, we can Solar Beam. I think because of that, they keep Gastrodon at home, but I've been wrong before. Torkoal's honestly a great lead for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 6 Pokemon. And honestly, it's a great lead against, it's just a great lead. I'll be honest. Torkoal is a pretty great lead here. Even against this Moth of Iron. Do we activate anything for it? Okay, booster energy on the Warp Drive. Special attack was heightened. That is a little scary, I'll be honest. Almost makes me want to terrestrialize. Almost makes me, just because I think the Sludge Bomb is coming. But we've got to hit this Earth Power. I don't know what this thing could bring. Yeah, the Sludge Wave. See, I called it. I said it, but Torkoal hangs on. And this should KO. That's ×4. So right out the bat, you're out. You're out of here. My main man, Torkoal. That definitely hurt though. Like we're not enjoying that by any means. Alright, so we're gonna get a full look at the team here. Now they have to send out before us. You knew Torkoal was going down. Like we don't outspeed anything, so you knew we were losing Torkoal. So we're going to be at a slight advantage. I'm not saying it's huge, but we got to come up with a game plan. So there's Corviknight. We were a little worried about him. Our best play is obviously Flutter Mane. We don't really care about speed, and Hariyama I think can stand its own against Scizor. So we have to do this for sure. Really, there's no point in terrestrializing Hariyama. I don't see it. You have to see this fire type coming, right? I think you have to know that's coming. I don't know if it's just straight up KOs. It does because the sun's up. So I don't even think that activates mirror armor. Either that or it just wasn't. But I guess the special attack never dropped. So if I was a reasonable betting human being, I would bet that he is going to Terra Water. Yeah, definitely get rid of that ×4 weakness to sun. To sun, to fire, in the sun. Like ×8 at that point. Still steel type though, very interesting. I mean, it makes sense. Here comes the bullet punch. This is gonna do over half still, even though we resist it. Like, yeah, it almost kills us. So we went with a safe play Shadow Ball, and like you can't blame me. Did sunlight fade, or does it fade after this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's got to fade after this turn. It would be nice to still have Terra Steel here, but it's not a necessity. We will just go for the close combat. I don't think his bullet punch can take us out. I don't think we need to be... It does do a lot of damage though. I don't think we need to be Guts. And Hariyama for the win. Love me some Hariyama. We kind of read our opponent here. Our opponent's team was very weak to fire, which luckily we do have a little bit of fire coverage on the team. Well, it's not too hard to see what they want to do here. We're going to run Hariyama. I think we could almost run Dragonite, but I don't think we need to. I think Flutter Mane is fine, and honestly, Dragonite does not feel good in that scenario. I want to say we run Great Tusk, but I think that he's going to Terra Flying on the Goldango, and then we have a hard time hitting that. I mean, we do and we don't, right? I think we can get away with Roaring Moon here. I don't think Dragonite is a good choice here. I don't see anything that's going to be too crazy against it. Alright, I guess I just don't see good matchups for Dragonite there. I think you almost always lead Hariyama. Hariyama is just awesome. This thing has just met expectations. That is definitely not what we wanted to see, although it's nice that we cannot get... look how much just bigger we are. With this fake out, unable to be spored, that'll be nice. Bada boom, bada boom. Ooh, the old red card, huh? That is tricky. This is going to use our booster energy up, and then we're going to get put to sleep, and then it's going to use Sludge Bomb. Wowee. Here comes the Spore. Oh wait, no, it still flinches. Okay. So at least that part's good. Do we want to Psyshock or Terrestrialize and just hit the Mystical Fire? I'm honestly fine with either. I don't know if we'll KO, but I mean, we're gonna do a lot. Like, what do we have? 188 special attack. And we'll go into fire type. Even if it spores us, like, what's the end of the world? I could see them going for the Sludge Bomb. The Psyshock is kinda nice, but I don't know if we necessarily need it. Yeah, we don't quite KO. We do get a special attack drop. I mean, you have to hit Spore here, right? But it's like, what are you doing after this? Because now we're fire type, so... And like, if you switch out, you just give me 2 turns to wake up, because I'm going to outspeed anything you have. That's fine, your regenerator, like, I get it. Again, like, this makes sense. I understand what you're doing here. We're fast asleep. We are in kind of a pickle here if we don't wake up. And probably this turn's gonna shell smash. Okay, we wake up, so I would say we're just not in a pickle at all. This thing's definitely gonna be focus sashed. Which is best case scenario for us. It does shell smash. Did we get a drop? Did I miss that? Or did I see that? I'll have to check. That would mean its special defense is -2, so stored power would not be as strong, but still like pretty strong. Even with its speed, I think we still out. Yeah, it did get the double drop, so it is only +3. Like overall, I think I just go for the Mystical Fire here again, and it hits because we outspeed because of our booster energy. So that was a lucky wake up. A really good play by our opponent there with that red card. They were definitely ready for that fake out. I forgot it would still flinch, but even so, they do good. I don't know how much the Psyshock would have done. Honestly, probably a lot more because it goes off the defense. Right, here comes Goldango. You almost expect it to... No, I just want to lower its special attack. Actually, that's our best play. Even if it does this, like, lowering its special attack is huge, I think. And the fact that it went Ghost means we could have hit the Shadow Ball, but it's fine. I think lowering the special attack here really helps. Gives us a chance to survive another hit. We still do massive damage. Unfortunately for them, it was a critical hit. I think that's kind of crap. We do get paralyzed here, which means no sleep for them, but that's fine. We can just go Shadow Ball. We might even outspeed still. I really hope they're not Choice Scarfed and running Thunder Wave. It feels like they're going to switch. Okay, they don't. We still outspeed. I mean, I'm not surprised there. Flutter Mane's just flipping OP. It's just broken. Terra types do have me playing a little cautious just because, like, you can literally lose a battle. Like, if that thing goes Terra normal there, and I would have clicked Shadow Ball. Alright, so the Thunder Wave does nothing. So their last little breath to stop Flutter Mane is futile. But you know what I mean? If that thing went Terra normal and we hit the Shadow Ball, like, that's why I played the special attack drop with Mystical Fire. Mystical Fire on this thing is kind of broken too, in my opinion. Like, this thing's got great stats and great move pool. It is a glass cannon, though. Okie dokie. So, Slither Wing really feels like something they might lead. I mean, obviously we don't know that for certain, but it definitely feels like something I would bring along. I don't know. I don't think Hariyama does good there. Great Tusk almost feels like a lead we could bring, but I might just bring Torkoal. Torkoal's an alright lead, and if you bring Torkoal, you're bringing Roaring Moon, and if you're bringing Roaring Moon, you got to bring Flutter Mane. So those are going to be our three. I mean, it's not the case, but Flutter Mane has a pretty decent matchup here, and he can do some damage for us. We'll see how it goes. We'll see what our opponent wants to do. I am a little little nervous about the potential sleep that might be coming, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Definitely like the background boost. That is pretty cool. The background boost, I don't know what I'm saying, the change in background. Okay. Kind of a bad lead for us here because this thing's ground and it's going to be way faster than us. In fact, I almost see it just taking us out. And now that its speed gets heightened too, that's just not great. If we terrestrialize, though, and hit this earth power, right, because what typing is old Sandy Shocks? I think it's electric ground. Yeah. Very interesting. Let's just do it. Just because, well, because Roaring Moon's not going to be able to outspeed. Flutter Mane will outspeed, but we need to definitely get some damage out. So this was a bad lead for us, but we'll avenge it here. And it'll be fine. Torkoal looking really good. I definitely don't see it going for an electric move. It's definitely going to go for... Oh, it went for Thunder Wave. So, really weird play by our opponent here. Don't know what the heck they were thinking. And I mean, this probably doesn't kill, but yeah, like I said, it's going to do some good damage. So that was a crit. The crit obviously doesn't matter. They must be focus sashed here. That's fine. A part of me wants to hit Stealth Rocks. Part of me wants to hit Solar Beam. What else do they have on their team? Do they have anything flying? I just looked, but I didn't like... No, but they do have Bug. I don't want to hit the Overheat yet. Earth Power is just probably safe again. He's going to set up Rocks, which we could have done the same thing. Rocks really don't affect us here. Torkoal's kind of a bad idea for this team. Just in the small sense that we're going to boost him as well, but like, whatever. I'm not too upset about it. We actually go up 1-0 without having to worry about a whole lot here. I don't think this thing can really hit us very hard at all. I might just go for the Overheat and hope we win the speed tie. Actually, oh, it's got Energy Ball though. That's going to be super effective on us. We do hang on ever so little here. Hit this Heat Wave in the sun. Heat Wave, I meant Overheat. Sorry, Ejecto, Paco, Switch us Auto. Let's see, that was 1, 2, that was 3 turns of sun. We do have the Pointed Stones dig into us now. We are max speed. And we are going to get that booster energy. Hopefully we win the speed tie here. I cannot Terra Fire. Gotta win the speed tie or this is game. If this is Terra Normal, we're really screwed. Alright, Terra Fairy. Not 100% sure what the idea is there. Unless you're like Choice Scarfed. Nope. I'm not sure what's going on. And we get another crit, which this is weird. I mean, maybe they're giving us the benefit of the doubt because this person literally brought 6 of the new mons. The Paradox mons. Who knows? And there's the Great Tusk, and he cannot... He does get an attack boost, so that's fine. But he cannot change. We also have the Psyshock, but we're going to go Dazzling Gleam here. Now, usually I one-shot these things, but I expect an Assault Vest. Yeah, that definitely feels like an Assault Vest. Goes for a knockoff. We don't have an item, so that's just bad play. And now you lose your attack because the sun's gone. And we'll just pick up this win. So, the Terra Blast on our the Terrestrialization on our Torkoal was a good play. Not a great battle here from our opponent, and this is just what happens when you just bring 6 strong Pokemon, right? And you don't have a huge strategy. We'll take that win. Wow, this is a super original team, and I hope this guy didn't think of it himself. We've got 5 Paradox Pokemon and then Annihilate. Like, What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm not even going to say anything. Hariyama's a great lead here. We can fake out. We can do a lot of stuff. I don't know what the other Hariyama does. I have not encountered that yet. That said, Great Tusk seems like it could be good, but there's just a lot of fairy out on the board, and there's water, so Great Tusk cannot come. I want to bring Torkoal, but I'm just going to just activate every single one of our opponent's Pokemon. So I think I bring Rocky, Helmet, Dragonite. I think that's what we do. I don't love it, for the record. I don't love it, but it is a good counter to Roaring Moon, as long as you haven't terrestrialized. See what happens. I don't know speed or anything on the electric Hariyama. We'll find out who Daddy is, though. See if they bring it. See if... And of course, this is our rank up match, so, I mean, that's great, too. Let's go Scarlet and Violet. Let's go Electric. So I gotta see what, like, speed tier Iron Hands is in. Okay, it's got 50 base speed. I mean, there's a good chance. Okay, they led not Hariyama. So watch this. We're gonna fake out first turn. Get that fake out. Boom. That does really good damage. Okay, I feel like there's a little bit of either HP or defense EVs here, and they're leftovers. Like, what are you doing? It doesn't matter because we're gonna get Guts. That's huge. But B, I definitely feel like there is just a small little bit of defense EVs. I am going to terrestrialize, so sorry Dragonite. But there's no way they see this coming. No way. They're going to go for their fairy type move, thinking they're oh so smart, and they caught us off guard. Well, we're Terra Steel, so like it, I don't care. Okay, so this thing is... We're going to do that. I'm still trying to figure out what the Iron Hands, what he can do to us. We have the same base speed, so odds are it's going to be a speed tie. And we actually just take this thing out. No worries. That is how I've been dealing with that almost every time. That is the scenario. It did feel a little bulkier, and I hated the leftovers. Made me think maybe there was some bulk investment, but it did not matter. So we will go up 3-2 here. And then this is the electric guy. Ah, the Scream Tail now. Interesting that you would bring that in, right? Because... So like what that tells me is you're probably going to Terra into something that resists steel. And then you're going to start setting up. Just my gut feel. Our opponent just cancels the battle, so we'll just rank up. Awesome. It doesn't get much better than that. That's just going to send us to Masterball Tier. Let's quit battling for a second. Let's go to ranked battles. Hey, Masterball Tier, we're 48,710th. A lot of people have made it already. Good for them. Alright, initial gut check tells me that that's a special attacking Salamence. I love that they have a Roaring Moon and a Salamence. It's pretty cool. Dragonite actually counters Roaring Moon pretty well. And I don't hate Dragonite here, other than they've got the Cerulege, which that I do hate a little bit of. But I'm willing to work around that. Hariyama feels like a really good lead. And Roaring Moon. Flutter Mane is never a bad time. Honestly, a guy could bring Roaring Moon over the Dragonite. Like, we could compare Roaring Moons. Let's do it. We don't bring Roaring Moon enough. Everybody's got cool trainer cards, and then there's me. Really wish they would have updated the place where we have battles. Alright, Roaring Moon lead. I don't know how we feel about that specifically. Let's see if it goes speed or attack. Okay, attack. This thing's definitely going to... we're just going to fake it out first turn. So I think he's going to Terra into flying type. That's going to tell us a lot about his next play here. Withdraws. Okay. Did we see any ghost types? Ah, the old Scarlet. Alright, that's fine. Now, a problem that our opponent's going to have is he just lost his... yeah, Bitterblade's fine because you're already at full HP, so I don't care. Headlong Rush is going to take you down to Sash. Yeah, I understand what you did. I don't care about my defense falling or my special defense falling. I understand that you're going to do that. I don't think... Well, maybe after this. I mean, I still got 103 HP. Like, I think my bullet punch is just fine. I don't think you Shadow Sneak. Like, obviously you know I have bullet punch, but yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think I hold on. It was close though. It was pretty close. The question is, do we bring out our Roaring Moon against their Roaring Moon? Or do we bring out Flutter Mane? Alright, he brings out this thing. And we are fast, boy. Gonna Mystical Fire. Here comes the Terra. We don't know what their Roaring Moon can tear into, but a guy's gotta assume it's flying type. So close. Oh, it's probably got Sturdy. I was just going to say. We get the special attack drop. Huge. Goes for an Avalanche, which we should resist. Perfect. Let's go for the old Dazzling Gleam, just in case they want to switch in. We'll reveal we have it. Not that it matters. We don't survive that if we're not Terrifier. I think Terrifier is really good for Flutter Mane, because it stops the bullet punches, obviously being super effective, and then obviously there because of the ice. No, but I just think the fire coverage is nice. Fire is a nice coverage to have. He's going to Terra Flying here. I don't see a Terra Steel. Right, this has to be Terra Flying. I don't think it's going to be Terra Steel. It's Terra Steel, like, whatever, hindsight's 20/20, but I think we just need the most damage. This is Terra Flying. Yep. Called it. Good damage, but not great. We have to win the speed tie. Now, we are max speed. You don't necessarily know that they're max speed, but we definitely don't. If we had Dragonite here, we just win. We would just win out extreme speed. So, hindsight, we should have brought Dragonite. Kind of thought about it. Didn't. We've got a Roaring Moon of our own. Our best play is just Crunch. It's our strongest stab move. Scale Shot would be bad because, let's see, if we do 4, that's 100. So technically Scale Shot is stronger. It could miss. And it could bring a... Screw it. Let's go out with a bang. He goes for Acrobatics, so it's probably not going to matter anyway. Although he doesn't get the attack boost, so... This is actually huge if we hit, because now we'll outspeed. So I guess that was the better play. Not that it matters. We're just going to Scale Shot our way to victory. Hits 3 times. Our Roaring Moon. Greater than your Roaring Moon. We'll pick up a battle there. Alright guys, well there were the battles. The sun is setting in the game. It may be rising. I don't even know what way I'm facing. But fun team we have here. Hariyama, super good. And then Flutter Mane is just broken. Like, I get why it was banned like day 2. It is super good and very, very reliable. And Terra Fire just makes it way, way better. Yeah, it must be getting nighttime. I am doing some late night battles here. Hopefully getting this video out for you guys in the morning. Seems like we always get, especially because we're doing the night battles, we must get people overseas, which isn't a big deal. You know, it doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to try our hardest, and I think this team can really put you guys in good positions. But let me know what you guys thought of the team. If you gave it a try, let me know how it works for you and what you want to see in the future out of Series 2. Other than that, we'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, thanks for watching. Scarf out.